A local college athlete formed a special bond with Kobe Bryant. He first met the superstar when he was a freshman basketball player, and he shared his memories of the basketball legend with Five on Your Side's Corey Miller.
Kobe Bryant spent his legendary career in LA, starring for one of the premier sports franchises in the entire world. He won championships, set records, and inspired a generation. But along the way, he was able to make his mark on our city as well. Whether it was tributes from St. Louis natives Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum, who were inspired to play from watching Bryant, and an emotional SLU head coach Travis Ford.
It's a tragic day for the game of basketball.
St. Louis wanted to share how Bryant touched their lives. Harris Stowe Jr. baseball pitcher Will Berger wanted to share his story as well. And for Berger, Bryant's impact is more special than most. As a high school freshman, Berger attended one of Bryant's camps in California. Never being shy, he walked right up and introduced himself to Mr. Bryant. After a brief conversation, they parted their separate ways. Then Berger spotted Kobe walk into his camp showcase game later that night, and with 1,000 people in the gym, Kobe was only focused on one guy on the court.
He scans the whole gym, and finally he locks eyes with me. And it gives me goosebumps. He looks at me and he goes, "I'm watching you." And he looked at me and did that. It makes your spirit ripple, you know, and I don't know. It's something I'll never forget.
But that's not the end of the story. After the game, Bryant wasn't quite done with Will.
He pulled me in, to demonstrate shooting drills with him in front of the whole camp. You know, he just kind of took me under his wing.
Will returned to Kobe's camp the following year, and sure enough, the relationship was still there. This time, Bryant gave Will the nickname of Pau, as in his teammate, Pau Gasol, for Will's floppy curly hair and admittedly slow feet.
My feet are slower than LA traffic. It's bad.
At just 41, Kobe Bryant is gone too soon. But for Will and many others, it's going to be Kobe's Mamba mentality of being your best that will live on as his legacy.
He inspired me to do a whole lot of other things and to be the greatest me I can possibly be. As corny as that sounds, it's the best way I can put it.
A great St. Louis connection, and shows that he really took the time to stop. We've heard that so many times, both in national stories and in a couple local stories, where he took the time among all of those fans to stop and say something and be kind.
And be encouraging, too.
Right, which was his whole mantra.